àwọn Yorùbá bọ̀ wọ́n sọ wípé afọgbọ́n ọlọ́gbọ́n ṣọgbọ́n ni kì í jẹ́ ká pé àgbà ní wèrè. I'm sure most of you will be saying, what the F is this guy saying this morning? What language is this? It's an adage from where I come from, Nigeria, Yoruba, and it means that you applying other people's wisdom to your life or other people's experience, is what makes you a wiser person, paraphrased. And something occurred to me this morning, and I think I should share with you. Now, while I was way back, when I was back in my home country, I was a young banker. I was doing well for myself financially, and I'm like, you know what? I needed to get a pet, and I've always wanted to have a dog. And the specific dog breed I love were Boerboels. So I reached out to a veterinary friend of mine who's a customer of the bank, and I'm like, I would love to have a Boerboel, preferably something like older, 3-4 months, so that I wouldn't have to be cleaning up after it all the time. And I was like, you know what, Olamide, I've got your back. So 3 weeks later, he got back to me and it was like, okay, I've got the dog you've been looking for. And I'm like, oh, brilliant. After work, I'm going to drive down to your office and I'll pick up the dog. I was like, no, don't worry. You don't have to stress yourself. Leave it with me and I'll bring the dog over the weekend. So I sent him the money for the dog and the weekend came. And I was like, okay, Olamide, I'm on my way to your house. Now, I came out to the door to receive the dog. And the first thing I observed from far off, as soon as it came down from the car with the dog, was there were a lot of major struggle between both of them. Like the dog was trying to bite this guy, and I'm like, okay, what's happening? And it was like, oh, you know what, don't worry, the dog has not been with its owner for a while, that's why it's barking, that's why it's angry. I'm like, so just give it time, feed him very well, take care of him, show him love, show him everything. And even me, for getting the dog, I was excited. I started doing my research, like, okay, you know what, now I've gotten the best dog food and everything I could get, or whatever you could think of. I need to take care of this dog. And I'm like, are you sure? It was like, yeah, yes, sure, dog. So I brought this dog in. It actually occupied a room in my flat. Now, first few weeks was a struggle. Second week was a struggle. The only thing or the only time I could ever interact with this dog is whenever I want to go give it food. And it would gnarl its teeth at me. It wouldn't want me to come near him. And this struggle would continue. It keeps eating my food, because it was very slim, it was very lean when they brought him. It became very fat, very robust, very big. But he was always angry at me. I couldn't get near him. And after 3 months of constant I can't even take him for a walk. I've showed him care, and I've showed him love and everything. It was like it was like a principality in my life, because it was the one that owns me, not the other way around, because I just have to go give him food, give him water, give him vitamins. I take him for every, doctor's appointment, and there's always a struggle. I can't even go near him, so this is struggle. Eventually I gave up. I'm like, you know what? No, this is not going to continue. I can't. So I got the dog in September. I managed till December, just like today's December, right? 28th. And I'm like, you know what? This dog, you're not going to go with me into the new year. And eventually, I called vets, you need to come pick up this dog. I don't want it again. So eventually, through another vet's customer of mine, he said, oh, Olamide, you were the one that got that dog. Oh, your vet was a dubious person, never told you the truth. You know what? That dog, its previous owner were unable to take care of him. Something is kind of damaged within the dog. They tried everything to take care of the dog, but they could not do that. And they had to sell it off that, okay, we don't want this dog again. And my dubious veterinary said, oh, nothing was wrong with the dog, gave me the dog. The example and the situation or the experience I had with that dog is what some of you men are having right now in 2024. You're condoning some attitude in some brats of a girl, and you feel, oh, that's how all women are. We've got 4 billion beautiful women in the world with bright attitude, bright behaviors. Some of us are privileged to have some of them. But you decide to say, you know what? I'm going to condone. No, she's going to change. Who told you she's going to change? Human beings, we are creatures of patterns and attitude, and any behavior that can't be changed before the age of 18 hardly does it change. So 2025 is around the corner. Are you still going to continue and move with her into 2025 with that attitude and behavior? Some of you, the girls you're with, only smile at you when you give her money or you buy her expensive gift. As soon as that stops coming, she changes. Some of you, the girl you're with, can't even share her resources with you. she's all about what belongs to me belongs to me, what belongs to you belongs to you. And you're like, no, don't worry, she's gonna change. Fool, continue in 2025. It's just random thoughts. I just felt like, yeah, I should share with someone. May the trust. Bye. Cheers.